Hello everyone. This video is going to be a part of my do-it-yourself series, and in this video I'm going to be making homemade candles. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Stay tuned. Now when you want to make homemade scented candles, here are some of the supply materials that you're going to need. You're going to need mason jars. Now I'm using a half-pint mason jar. I used to make candles in a pint jar, but I find that the half-pint, the wax settles quicker. You're going to need a glue gun to glue the wick at the bottom of the jar, clothespins to hold the wick in place. Now for scented candles, you can use essential oils or scented cubes. The essential oils that I'm using today are sweet pea and vanilla. These essential oils come from EssentialDepot.com. Now I'm going to color the sweet pea candle with this powder coloring, and this color is purple. And the vanilla scented candles, I'm just going to leave it the natural color of the soy wax. You're going to need a bag of soy wax. This is a 5-pound bag. Now the rest of these materials I got from Amazon.com. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. You're going to need a pouring pot, and you're going to need scissors to cut the wax, to cut the wick once the wax settles. And in a separate pot, you're going to pour water in and bring it to a boil. So we're making homemade candles. Stick around. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut the bag of wax open. And take and place it on the stove. Now, while we're waiting for the wax to melt, we're going to go ahead and prepare the mason jars by putting the wick in place. Now the wick, they were kind of bent, so I had to take and straighten it out like that. Now I make many homemade products, and I'll tell you, candles are one of my favorites. So we put the glue stick on like that. And we take the clothespin, sometimes it's not perfect, and hold the wick in place. I'm going to do another one. And you don't need that much glue. A dab will do you. And I'm going to do the other 2 jars the same way. And we're almost done making the homemade candles. The wax is still on the stove melting. Look at that wax. It has melted. I'm going to take it off the stove. Well, I'm going to take it out the boiling water and let it sit before I add the essential oil. So now the wax has cooled for a little, so I'm going to go ahead and add the essential oil. Now this batch of candles is going to be our vanilla scented candles, and I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of capfuls. Now the essential oils from Essential Depot, are very strong, so you don't need that much. So I just added about 3 capfuls. And I'm going to take and stir this up. I can smell it. It smells just like vanilla. Now we're going to take the vanilla scented soy wax and pour it into our mason jars. Okay, so I had another batch of candles or soy wax boiling on the stove, and this one is going to be my sweet pea scented soy wax. So it's all melted, so I'm going to take it out of the boiling pot of water and let it cool. It's going to cool for a while before I add the coloring and the sweet pea essential oil. Okay, so the wax has cooled. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the coloring and the sweet pea essential oil. So I already had 3 drops of, well, 3 capfuls of the sweet pea essential oil from EssentialDepot.com. I poured it in this little teacup. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. Now I'll go ahead and add the purple coloring. And now I'm going to stir it up. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour the sweet pea batch of candles into the mason jar. And I'm going to go ahead and let this settle. And once these candles all settle, we're going to snip, snip, snip the wick. And we'll have homemade scented candles. Okay, so now this is one of my favorite parts. The candles have all settled. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove the clothespins. And I had to go and get more mason jars because I actually poured more wax than what I needed, so I had to go and get more mason jars instead of wasting the wax. So I'm going to go ahead and snip the candle wicks. And I'm going to clean these up and go ahead and put the top on them. Now I went ahead and cleaned the candles up And now I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on. When you put the lid on the candles, it helps preserve the smell. There we have it. Homemade candles. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description box below where you'll find me make many do-it-yourself homemade products. Thanks for watching.